I like this music. This whole game just... Oh, what? Am I not in there? Oh, my controller's not working. What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? It's not recognizing my controller. Oh no. Oh my god. Ugh. Come on, you. Get in there. Alright. Oh, it's there. Oh, no, it's still... Gotta click OK. Gotta click OK. Now now I can play the game. Okay. Alright. Alright, it's a video game. How are you? How's everybody doing? Oh my god. This... Oh, you can put spaces in with the D-pad. Interesting. We'll just go with punch. Yeah? How does that sound? So this is a game I've played before. This is a game I've Let's Played before. I honestly don't feel like watching this cutscene. Basically, I can give you the gist. Oh, can I not skip this? I hit A right when the screen went black. Well, I guess we're going to get to see it anyway. So what's going on? Why are we playing this game again? Well, I want to play Wind Waker, man. So that's what I'm doing. Megan recently has been playing this game for the first time, and I've kind of fallen in love with it again. Just wanna give it another playthrough and enjoy some of the really fun moments from this game. Probably cry a little at the sad parts. Probably cheer a little at the happy parts. You know how it goes. This game goes the whole width. And I just gotta say, with this the HD re-release, kind of, Nintendo's got the right idea when it comes to what a remake should be. Is a lot of times, like, movies fuck it up because they change too much. And it's like, if you're gonna re-release something, rather than just releasing the same game again, it's strictly better to release the same game with the same controls or improved controls and better graphics. It's like, that's what a re-release should be, rather than just a shitty port, you know? So, there it is. We're playing it. Will this be a 100% run? Oh god, if you guys really want it to be, it can be. Just, you tell me in the comments, but we'll see. Like I say, I'll leave it up to you guys whether you really want to see the 100% or if you just want me to finish the game. I just want to mostly just go through it and do some of the fun parts that I remember. This game's sort of the opposite of another GameCube staple for me. Can I really not skip this? I want to play. I've seen this a million times, and it always gets flagged on YouTube. Yeah, you know what, Nintendo? You take my money and suck my dick. What was I saying? Oh god. Yeah, so it's sort of the opposite of Super Mario Sunshine for me, where in Sunshine, the plain old levels kind of are like, okay, I remember mostly, and they're fun. The parts that I always look forward to are the really ridiculously hard parts. For some reason, that's what I dig about Sunshine nowadays. I like trying to ride the Yoshi on the boats. I like the pachinko machine. I like the riding the lily pad on the Death Water. I like trying to get that fucking watermelon to the beach. Whereas in this game, it's kind of the opposite. I like a lot of the fun, easy parts, and I have a lot of nostalgic memories for them. But I don't particularly enjoy some of the shittier parts that people would be like, oh god, it's that part, you know? Like the Triforce hunting is kind of Apparently in this HD re-release they've done it a little better, and they made it not so shitty. I think they took 3 of the Triforce charts and just put the Triforce pieces there, took that step out. This, despite how fucking gorgeous it looks, is not the HD version. This is the GameCube version. It's just running on some good hardware. Oh, look at the screen tearing. That's new. Oh, it looks... that's because of the recording. I wasn't doing that before. Well, look how pretty it is. Look at the screen. Oh my god. I'm gonna try and fix that. Big Brother. Did you guys see the Big Brother reaction to the Trump election results being announced? Apparently the people in the Big Brother house, apparently they're still doing the Big Brother show, I guess. I didn't, that's such, what terrible television. Like, it's like they took the, how can we take Survivor and make it boring? Like, I know, let's take out the Survivor parts, and we'll just have a bunch of assholes in a house doing challenges and kicking each other out of the house. I don't get it, man. You know, it would be a better version of Big Brother. Yeah, listen to this. Here's how you fix bullshit reality shows like Big Brother. You make them more real. Like, you take out all the bullshit challenges. You make people actually, like, do some work. You get them some kind of job where they have to work from home. So they actually work 5 days a week and make money. And then you have, like, the people in the house have to pay rent and actually do all this shit themselves. And they're not in, like, a real fancy house. They're just in a big house. Maybe like a big old house that's kind of shitty now. And then they kick people out who don't fucking do the dishes or don't pay rent on time. Like, the real reasons you would kick a roommate out? Oh god, we gotta go see Grandma. Can I backflip off of this? Fuck yes! Oh. Link's just... God damn it, man. Oh, I love this game. Link is just so... I tried to use my sword just then. Link is just so pretty. I mean, look at this. His eyebrows are on top of his hair. You can't explain that. Oh, it looks so nice. It's so nice. And that crisp, smooth 30 FPS. For some reason, it seems to be locked at that. I don't know. I would prefer to try to go higher, but 30 works for a GameCube title. It looks pretty enough that 30 frames is going to be fine. Some games you try and speed them up and they just totally gonk on you. Yeah, so like make it so they have to kick people out of the house based on real shit. God damn it. Give me your pig. Got you. Oh my god. Dude, you made me lose my pig. What the fuck? I like how Link in this game is so expressive. I'm gonna say that a lot, but look, he like looks at things that are important. He turns his head like, oh, what's that up there? You know? It's just, it's so good. So good. You know what? I'm not gonna go see Grandma yet. I'm gonna go see Beetle. He's my favorite. I'm his favorite customer. Did you know that? Climb up the barrel, Link. Oh, he looks so angry when he walks uphill. What the hell? You seeing this? Look, can I see if he... Yeah, look at him. He's like, oh, I gotta get up this slope. Oh my god. Oh, I feel the burn. Oh, no, I'm fine. No, it's flat. Oh! Oh, I love this game. Hey, what's up, Beetle? Oh! Welcome to Beetle's Shop Ship. I want to buy the bait bag now. Oh, damn, I need 20. I thought it was 10. I can't buy the bait because I don't have the bag. Look how sad he was. Oh my god. Did you see how fucking sad Beetle was when I left without buying anything? Man. You gotta love good customer service now. Beetle certainly has that. He's got locations on pretty much every major island. He's everywhere. His prices are unbeatable because he's literally the only person who sells most of that shit he sells. So he's kind of unbeatable by default. Grandma! Grandma, your soup is burning. Where the hell's Grandma? You upstairs, Grandma? How does she get up this ladder? She's like 150. Hey, Grandma. How you doing? You know, I've been thinking. I need some new clothes. Punch. Try these on. They're a birthday gift for your cousin. He's the same size as you. I want to see if they fit. Oh, god damn it, Grandma. You got the hero's clothes. They look like they might be a little bit warm. Yeah, but look at those tight leggings, Link. You're already wearing orange leggings, Link. Don't act like you're above this. You're walking around in your fucking jeggings. They're not pants. You only have to wear them for one day. Don't look so down. Be proud, child. God damn it, this is your heritage, boy. This was the day boys are finally considered to be men. I'm going to be taught the ways of the sword to prepare for battle with my enemies. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who knows anything about swordplay. Yeah, it's true. Oh, wow, look at the textures. It's pretty. The upscaling in this is pretty neat. It actually runs at a higher native resolution than the GameCube. Result being that it's not just a GameCube game stretched out to 1080p. It's actually natively running at 1080p. And that for some reason, it just works. I guess the people who wrote Dolphin really knew what they were doing, because essentially it just takes the internal textures and because of the way the game is done in cell shading style, they took relatively simple textures and a low polygon count, and were able to design an art style that worked, and that it scales up so much better than an art style that's designed on realistic detail, because those kind of things you zoom in and they look like shit. Like the original Skyrim, you walk up to a piece of wood or look really close at a stone wall, it looks terrible. Whereas in this game, the base textures are so simple and flat with the cell shading style that you stretch them out, they look fine. You just fill in a bigger area, that's all. And then the polygons, they actually get really sharp because of the higher resolution, but that kind of just adds to the charm of the fact that it was, I mean, you could tell these were, you know, 5-sided chunks of texture, even on the GameCube. So the fact that you can see it better now, it doesn't take away from it. Ahoy! Does Grandma make that outfit for you? Wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. Oh, I love the expressive faces. It's like they're like anime characters. Oh, God, that would be funny. They should do that. Are they? I know Breath of the Wild is coming out soon. I'm not gonna buy it just because I don't buy things when they're new. Y'all know that about me. I'm the opposite of an early adopter. This game came out 13 years ago. I'm still down to play this just whenever. This special gift. Oh, that's so sweet. Why don't you try it out? Alright. Try looking at our house. Oh my god. This is so fun. Alright, Arrow. I'm gonna look at the house. What's that? Punch! Are you looking at the red post box? Yes. You should be zooming in. Oh god. Ugh. Hello. Oh my god, it's Bird Person. The postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Racist. Oh my god, look up in the sky! I didn't... Whoa, that was a cutscene. I wasn't looking at a bird... Oh! Birdemic. Shock and Terror. Part 2. The Burdening. Oh, it's an interesting transition from through the telescope to not. They just switched. Jump cut. I look forward to fighting that boss. Come on. Hit him! I know you can hurl a 90-kilogram projectile over 300 feet. The bird's watching it come in like, oh god, it's gonna hit me! Oh no! She fell into those textures from Yoshi's Island. Punch, this is terrible! That girl fell into the forest! Why is it... Why is it just a forest on the top part? That's kind of weird. Do we get flooded down here? None of the houses are on stilts. Actually, I guess they kind of are. But they're not all at the same height, so that wouldn't... It's not indicative of a floodplain. Anyway. Well, I better go get a sword. From Orca! Hey. Oh, avoid the snot-nosed kid. Stay away from me. I want no part in your snot shenanigans. This is kind of interesting. Like, if there are monsters up in the forest, or if the forest was generally dangerous, having it up on the cliff above where you live would be terrible. There would be stuff falling down into the city all the time. Not, I mean, giant rocks beside, but monsters as well. Hello, Orca. Hello, Orca. Orca. Hello. Thank you. Please talk to me. Oh! What's the matter, Poncho? Yeah, so a giant bird came in and threw a girl on top of the forest, and I would like a sword, please. Orca, being the irresponsible gentleman he is, won't let us go anywhere without, whoa, almost hit him twice. Without some training. He doesn't want us to go out there and misuse the sword. Very good. The thrust! Very good. Keep thrusting. Oh, I was rewatching the Game Grumps playthrough of this too. Such a good series. I guess they played the HD version, and that sort of solidified it for me that they didn't improve a whole lot. It is nice that you can equip your items on the what is it called on the Wii U? The screen controller, and it's a little bit quicker. So the speedrunners will actually play the Wii U version now, I think, because of that. Or did they take out some glitches? I forget. Definitely better for the casual play. I've been waiting to buy a Wii U. Waiting for it to get really cheap, basically. The same thing I did for the Wii, because there's only a few... The thing with Nintendo is, they have fucked over and made enemies of so many third-party developers now that their only good games they have anymore are first-party. Which means, like, you think about what's good on the Wii. Well, anything that's multi-platform, you don't want the Wii version. So you just want games that are specific to the Wii, like Cooking Mama. No, like Okami, that kind of thing. But we don't get. It's weird that they sent us up here to fight these guys without giving us the shield. That's interesting. I never thought about that before. Usually you get the sword and shield before you have to fight anything. I mean, in OOT you had to have both to even go back to where the Deku Tree is, where the first enemies are. Anyway, whereas in this game they teach you how to fight with the sword before they teach you how to defend. I think that's kind of the opposite of the way you teach somebody to use a sword. I think this grass is hard-coded not to have any stuff in it. But, like, look at how the polygonal texture of the grass is so simple, and yet it looks just fine at high res because it's just a triangle. It just becomes a crisper triangle when you take the resolution up. Rather than trying to do a really fine, detailed shape that maximizes the technology, then the technology grows and it's no longer maximized, and you can tell. Now I gotta save up for that bait bag. Anyway, what was I saying? The Wii U, rather. There are some Wii U games I want. I want to play Pikmin 3. I want to play some of the HD remakes. Not enough to buy the console just for those. You're a sucker if you do that. And then the Wii U Virtual Console is pretty cool. And there are a couple other games. What were the other ones I wanted on the Wii U? Can't think. Oh, the new Zelda game eventually. And what the heck? I'm trying to remember what the other ones were. Gosh, there's just so few that it's like... It's kind of sad, honestly. Yeah, it was the two Zelda remakes, which is Wii U Wind Waker HD, and Twilight Princess HD. And then... What was the other one? I don't know, let's just straight up can't remember. Yeah, maybe I'll have to look it up between videos. But yeah, that Pikmin 3, and then there were like two others. Oh, I wanted to try that Mario game that's 4 players. It looked like fun. The one where you're with the cat suits that climb up walls. I forget which one it is because they all have terrible names now. Super Mario New World 3. I don't know, some fucking Super Mario World 3D Wii U New. That's it. I don't know what they were thinking naming those games like that. There was one other, I can't remember now. It was Wii U exclusive. Maybe you can suggest something in the comments and I'll be like, that's it! And you'll know before the next video. Get out of here, you. I'm gonna get that rupee. I'm gonna get that rupee. Yeah. Hey, Tetra. How you doing? Just hanging around? Are you out on a limb? Assistant branch manager? Yup. Wow, what the she's like, oh, are we cosplaying? What's going on? Oh, that's right, I'm a pirate! Sorry, I was mesmerized by his little dance. But it's like, you gotta late adopt when it comes to the consoles where only good stuff is first party. Because they're not gonna get other games. And it's like, why? There's no... I don't know, I never understood the rush of playing the newest game. I guess it's more fun if you have friends That's depressing. Dun dun dun. Up next on Depressing Talks with Poncho. What life would be like if you had friends. Now, I feel like for a lot of games, it's actually a curse that you've got to have the new one. Like, think about Call of Duty. You play through the campaign in like 4 hours, and it's just the same as the last game. And then you want, oh no, the bird! Because the bird. Link's like, I'm gonna fuck him up! So brave, yet so dumb. Another example of a time when you can just let them continue. This is also music that you almost never hear in this game. Anyway, I like screwing around with the game and doing the opposite of what the developers thought you would do, which is advance the text to see what the hell's happening. You just hang around there and the animation continues and you get to hear that music that I'm not sure plays at any other time. The facial expressions. But like, think about the Call of Duty games. You play through the campaign, and it's just, same as before. See, when they play the online version, well, guess what? No one's playing the one from last year. Because people are fucking sheep, and everybody buys the newest one. It's sort of a catch-22. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Everybody has to buy the new one in order to play multiplayer, because people are only playing the new one. It's weird. It's a very console type of mentality of, like, you gotta buy the new game because everyone else has the new game already. Whereas on the PC, it's like, you can still go online and find like private servers of people playing Age of Empires 2. They're still playing it. There's still people out there. Granted, there's like 40 of them in the world, but I mean, if you're playing on a private server, it's probably gonna be people you know anyway. Still, it's like, it's just weird to have to do that. Now everyone's got the new one. Now I have to get it so I can play with everybody else. Like, what a terrible situation to be in if you're like a real Call of Duty fan. You just really enjoy those games and the multiplayer. That you have to buy the new one because no one's going to play the old one anymore. I think they actually fucked up with that lately, where one of them was, I forget which one, maybe Ghosts, was so bad that hardly anybody bought it. And everyone just kept playing the previous one. It's like, oh shit! Our marketing campaign has failed us! But yeah, that's what happens when you early adopt. You gotta be there with the rest of the early adopters, and by the time so many of these multiplayer games, or games that depend on multiplayer, they have a built-in expiration date. Can you imagine if Wind Waker was a multiplayer? Then you wouldn't be able to play it today. It's like, where's the infrastructure? It's not gonna exist anymore. You can't even play some of those original Xbox Live games, like Halo 2. They turned that shit off like 10 years ago. Maybe it wasn't that long. Maybe it was like 5 years ago. But still, there was like sort of this interesting thing. I don't remember the details, but basically they didn't want to turn off the multiplayer servers for Halo 2 until everybody was logged off. So they just got to a point where you could no longer... Oops, hey bird person. This is a terrible situation, Ponce. Unfortunately, I can't help. Well, fuck you. You're just a mailman. What the heck are you gonna do? Deliver shit? Seriously. Huh? He thinks he's people. Let's get in there. Where the hell was I? I forgot what I was talking about already. Oh man, my train of thought has never been more jumbled. Speaking of trains, how about those Kaladesh vehicles? Choo-choo! Oh, what is it, Ponch? Please, tell Grandma what's troubling you. Where's Errol? Is she still outside playing with the gulls? Oh my god. Link's just like, oh god, I can't tell her. I just have to go. Oh, it's gone. The shield's gone. Punch.
Is this what you're looking for? Take it with you.
You got the hero's shield, but it makes you sad for your grandma. Hold R to defend yourself. Link's like, oh, I'm still posed. Shit.
I guess it really is true. Errol really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child?
Grandma, we really need to talk about your cigarette use. Your voice is going. Oh, it's so sad, man. Grandma's like, oh no. You think about the tragedy that there must be sort of behind the pages here. Heroes never have parents, but because Link has a grandparent in this game, it sort of implies that he did have parents at some point. I mean, I guess in Ocarina of Time, you're explicitly told that Link's mom died and the Deku Tree took you in. But in this game, it's just totally left open. And, like, look over here. You got pictures of you and Errol. Oh, look at this picture of Errol. She looks kind of younger. She has big eyes. And here's you and Errol in your pajamas. And some flowers. You know what's missing? Pictures of Link's parents. They're not here. So, here's what I think happened. Errol, or rather, Grandma had a kid. A son or a daughter, you can't really tell. Either one of Link's parents is her kid, obviously, because she's his grandmother. And then he or she went off and married somebody, maybe somebody Grandma didn't approve of, or maybe they eloped, or maybe they just had a falling out and became estranged. But one way or the other, they no longer had a happy relationship, and that's why Grandma doesn't have any photos of them. And then they died, and Grandma took in Errol and Link, who became orphans. And now she's had to go through losing her child, and they were fighting to the point where she had thrown away the photos, and then her child died before they could reconcile. And now her grandchildren are like leaving her, and it's just like, oh god, man, it's like just so much sadness that's just in the backstory of this. Like, the origin story for Link is not usually that grim, but just the basics. I don't think I'm going out on a limb here, assuming too much based on what's in that house, but that's just a game theory. Fucking. That's a decrepit old shield. You sure you can still use that thing? Hey, you better not be a bitch, or I'll give you a shitty voice too. Well, whatever. You ready? Let's go. Are you ready? No, I got to buy a bait bag actually. Before we go. Just want to. You can get the bait bag before you even go back to Grandma at the beginning of the game. Like you can make getting the bait bag the first thing you do if you want. I find that kind of hilarious that they put this in here even though you're not gonna have a use for it until after you get your boat and your sail and all that. I find it humorous. It's interesting. But yeah, gosh, that backstory is like, damn. And then it gets even sadder later. Like we'll come back to here. Don't worry. I'll return to this point. Oh my god, I'm saving up membership points. Look at this guy. He rewards his customers. You see? I'm just gonna get a little bit of bait here because we actually are gonna need 80 rupees to get the sale when the time comes. But we're gonna have no trouble. Like, he's so sad when you leave. Even when you buy things, he's like, oh. I'll never see him again. My customers keep drowning in the ocean. Maybe I should get a ship. Maybe I should stop selling things from a ship. Are you ready? Let's go. I know there's more to do. Well, not really, just rupees and stuff. But let's get a move on, shall we? Everyone's like, goodbye, Link. He's like, wait a minute. Where's Grandma? There she is. Just watching her last family member sail away. Like, outwardly it's sad, you know? I like to pretend inwardly she's like,
Oh good, now I can fuck Orca without Link barging in on us.
how much longer do you think this is going to go on? Do you have an estimate? Alright, that's it. I'm gonna give you a shitty voice. That was strike 2. One more time, you'll get a smoker's voice. I can tell you're just gonna get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? And Link's like, I'm a hardened adventurer. I'm about to do this. No turning back. No man gets left behind. Don't look back. Don't look back! Everybody's waiting! Getting crazy, anticipating. Alright, let's cut it here. Let's, yeah, we'll do this ropes course next time.